What up? Welcome to the Immortal Biggie Shaq's Hot Top 5 Speculation Comic Books. Get ready, dudes. It's going to be a bumpy ride, brother.
Biggie. 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 Biggie.
All right, we got some company. I got some backup for this Hot 5. It's the Reverend, y'all. Bam.
Bam.
Thanks for joining.
It's my pleasure, Mr. biggieshaq. Thank you always for accompanying us at church. You were a little late today. I figured you were up late last night with Maturity, I would imagine.
Yeah, I was up till 7, I think.
Jeez Louise. Was the boy was up with you, I guess?
Yeah, he didn't want to go to sleep. I hope she got some fucking melatonin. Did you? Sure. Did you get some melatonin, babe?
Yeah.
Good.
Not stupid.
Okay. Just go get what
I
you
had
want.
planned on doing it before you said something.
Hi, Melanie. How you doing?
Hey, how are you?
Good, thanks.
Okay.
Can I have it and keep
I don't go for it, babe. I'm busy. I don't know what you want me. I'm busy. God dang.
God dang.
What the fuck do you? I don't. They're not beside me. I don't. Here, take this. Just do this.
That's no.
Just okay. Well, go find it somewhere.
And you wonder why I don't.
I'm trying to fucking do something.
I don't like you either.
Okay, fine. Fuck, I can't even think. All right, sorry about the interruption. I got one more loose end to tie, and then we'll get right into the top 5.
Matt likes comics. How you doing, brother?
Hey, Matt, I'll drop the link if you want to pop in. All right. So I figured I'm going to cut it down to 5 because it's just...
Ten's a lot.
10's a lot, and I think 5 will catch people's attention a little bit better.
So you're gonna so you don't have any stragglers. These are gonna be like a real top 5 then. These are gonna be all like banger books that you should be looking for, or things that what are we doing here?
Just books that I think's good buys.
All right, I like it.
Yeah. All right. Here we go. Share screen. I guess we'll start with this one, because it ain't giving me an option not to. I mean, I could do this. All right, here we go. So my first pick for the night is, I don't know if y'all can see this. Oh, it's making me do that thing. Hold on. Oh, we got another person coming in.
Yeah.
Mr. D Run Comics, eh?
Hey. Oh, Kenny, what are you doing up here?
All right, so the first book. What up, K-pop? Great Roscoe, Pet Roscoe today. That was fun.
Yeah, she did a good job. That was a good stream to show what she did and all that stuff.
This book right here, Superman 123, 1958, pre-action 252, the prototype Superwoman, Supergirl, whatever you want to call it. You can get this in a low-grade entry price around $100 to $200, guys. At a solid copy, complete, staples attached, no rips. It might be a little bumpy or whatever. But I'm actually I put books on the list that I think I want to go get, or I suggest people might want to buy. So that's the first book.
And what's the significance? Sorry, I missed it.
This is the first prototype Supergirl. This is technically the first Supergirl.
Ah, okay.
Yep. It may not be the character that they call Supergirl, but it looks just like her. The Girl of Steel. It actually predates 252 by like 2 or 3 years, I believe. So
Yeah, in the issue, they just call her Superman with tits.
Right.
I'm just kidding. They don't call her that at all.
Exactly right. All right. So the next book I'm going to show is a bit of a sleeper. I don't know how people do this where they could just zip around and fucking, but this is the way I do it. So the second book is First Domino, but it ain't the first domino everybody knows. This is X-Force, what is it? X-Force 8. And it's the character that ends up being Domino.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go out and get this book. I'm gonna find it somewhere because I already got the Domino everybody knows, but I don't have this one, so I'm gonna go get it.
All right. So you're like the first appearance of Cletus Cassidy would be a good one. Then is what you're saying.
Exactly.
Okay, I got you.
Exactly. So keep your eyes out for this one, guys. You never know. It might get Domino could be in the movie coming up. I'm guessing she may be. All
Taylor
right.
Swift might play Domino. You never know.
Or the lady that played Domino could come back. Yeah.
I think we should start a rumor that Taylor Swift is rumored to play Domino in the upcoming movie.
Yeah. Taylor Swift is definitely hot spec.
All the Swifties would be, all the comic community would be freaking out. It'd be great.
I agree.
Oh, thanks, Big. I got that one. Yes,
This is
I have one on your top 10 or top
Nice.
5.
Yeah, this is a book I've never had, but I definitely would love to. Little Bronze Age Beauty.
Hard to find in good grade.
It's not a cheap book. This one is
No.
actually at an entry price around $300. I'm guessing $250.
Yeah, I think you can get like a 4.55 for a decent price. I think. I wouldn't know. I have one. Mine's probably about a 6.5.
I had an 8.0 that I got for like dirt cheap off of a YouTube auction that did not go the seller's way.
Oh.
And yeah, I felt bad, but not too
bad
bad
enough to not take the book.
Yeah, I mean, what can you do? You
I
can't
felt
feel
bad,
that bad.
Not that bad.
All right. This is an interesting one because this is definitely good spec. I'm about 1,000,000% sure that this character will be in the movie. So, all right, Deadpool's daughter.
I
don't know.
She's going to be in the movie, Deadpool's daughter?
I do. Yeah, full appearance of Ellie Camacho. Deadpool 31, 2014.
Is that just a hunch, or do you know something? Or?
I'm about 1,000,000% sure. I think that it's definitely the story's going to be like around her.
Okay.
I don't know why I'm so confident in that. I feel like I've seen clips with her in it. Isn't she already in some of the clips, or am I high, or I don't know what's going on?
That is not confirmed.
Not confirmed.
That's
okay.
a very unconfirmed rumor.
But it doesn't mean that she's not in the movie. She wasn't in the trailers yet.
Okay,
not
in
that
the
I saw.
trailers.
She could have been in a background somewhere that I didn't know, but
I'm just saying, like, you got if you got Lady Deadpool,
yeah.
you got the dog, and you got the head pool, and you got kid pool. I just got a vibe that this is gonna happen too.
Oh, it makes sense to me. I'm not shitting on your spec.
Yeah.
I think it might be very good and valid. I just know that I've not heard her brought up in any of the trailer breakdowns yet.
Okay.
I've honestly said on church, I'm like, if you want some spec, go buy all the daughters of all these superheroes, because every one of them's got a fucking daughter. And you're bound to hit somewhere, man, because that's what they're doing. This is interesting. I'd be interested to see if his daughter was in there.
Yeah, I am. I don't know where I got my info from, but I just started noticing that this character. Maybe it's because there's a price jump, a little bump in price as of late, or something. But there's definitely something here, guys. So I would say keep your eyes open. I'm gonna be looking for that one too. My last one is another child. Well, not really. It's a clone, I believe.
Clone.
Is it Spider-Man? It's a Spider. Is it the clone of Spider-Man? D will be really happy.
No, it's X-23.
Ah,
Yep.
that's expensive, bro. That book, that's not a cheap one to buy.
No,
if you're
it's
trying to get a
not.
high grade.
Everybody wants a fucking 9.8 of this book, but
Yeah, and it is fucking expensive.
who the hell is Gentle Wakanda? I don't know that one. And we could go with the All New Wolverines #1, First Lord Kenny, 2017.
Yeah.
It's not really the first one, but first one as her in a solo series, I would guess, more than
Wolverine has a son too. Don't forget that.
No, I
Everybody
know.
thinks X-23, and that's awesome because she's a great character. But Wolverine also has a son. If they're ever going to replace the actual Wolverine, they might use his son.
I think Dakin might be in this movie.
See what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, yeah. That's why I brought in Sabretooth.
I didn't even know that's the case, but it just feels right when you say like, yeah, these kids are coming up. Eventually, they're going to turn into those are the heroes that they're going to turn into, right?
Yeah.
I've got a hunch.
So that's I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll have another one next week.
Y'all want to see what I picked up yesterday?
No.
All right.
No, I'm just kidding, man. Yeah, of course.
Motherfucker.
Like, nah, fuck you. I don't want to.
I'm not going to change anyone's life. I didn't get any real gold, but I went to the LCS. I saw this 30th anniversary special of the return of Death of Superman.
Oh.
It's a little Dan Jurgens cover. I had to get it.
Man, Dansby Jurgens all over that.
Yeah, man. To the windows. All right. I got X-Men 97, issue #3, because I've been reading that.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
It's like a little prequel to the show.
I'll allow it because you love X-Men.
Yeah. Then we got Amazing Spider-Man. I'm way behind on this. 48. My boy Ben Riley up here.
They're fucking back at 48? Jesus Christ.
Well, no, they're at like 50 something now.
I know, but we're at like.
Hold on.
It doesn't matter. Fucking
Oh yeah,
Spider-Man.
I got that one. That's
They
fine.
keep
I know you got it, dude.
restarting Spider-Man. It's
Yeah, no, it's annoying. And then my last book I picked up, I couldn't believe my LCS had this. The 6th printing of Ultimate Spider-Man #1.
Whoa.
Featuring my boy.
Oh, there you go. That must make you happy.
Yeah. Oh, dude, I was very happy. I was so fucking happy. I bought 2 of these bitches.
Yeah. I don't doubt it, bro. I don't doubt it.
9.8 pre-screen on those suckers.
I like it. That's a cool book, dude. Especially for
Yeah.
you. That's a good one.
That's all I picked up. Pa-pa.
Bam, you did great.
So
Well, thank you.
this is the book I picked up. This ain't the copy I got, but
Like, it looks like shit. Jesus.
yeah, I mean, look at the fucking price on it too. That's from my comic shop, I think.
Well, there's certain you can have chunks out of the book once in a while. I don't like it, but out of the Superman, like directly out of the fucking no, you can't take Superman off the fucking book. Like, get that shit out of here.
Well, there's
There's an S behind it.
Huh? Yeah.
There's an S behind it, so it's okay.
Well, I mean, you look at this price. My comic shop usually gives you a pretty good deal. Everybody knows you go to my comic shop, you're gonna get a little reduction. So I'd say this is about $250, maybe somewhere around there.
What do they grade this at for my comics?
A 1 That's a fucking ugly 1.0.
Yeah, it's a one. That's they grade that at a 1 point. And they're usually pretty. They usually
this is the worst fucking 1.0 I've seen my comic.
It's a pretty bad 1.0.
Hey, and just a tip: if you see my comic shop on eBay, please go to their website because they're charging you more on eBay than they would if you just bought it directly from their website.
Yes, they are.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So I got mine significantly cheaper and it presents significantly better. So I feel very good about my purchase.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, dude.
That was a good buy, man.
Yeah, man. I can't wait to actually get it. It's a beauty.
I think I I think I bought Transformers 1 off Cali last night, so I'm looking forward to getting that.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
Is that the first time you had that book?
No, that's like the second time I've had that book.
Oh, okay.
Hey, I didn't get to join you guys last night. How'd your auction go?
It was very successful, man. I didn't make any money personally, but everybody else sold a lot of shit, so it was very successful.
I'm
But
sorry to
then
hear you
again,
didn't
I
make any
sold some
cash.
to Stepo. I sold a slab to Stepo the morning of, and
Okay.
Stepo bought some books off me today at church, actually, which really helped. So
Oh, that was
Oh,
nice.
so still a profitable weekend, just
yeah, pretty yeah.
not
So
not
I
during
did
the
okay.
auction.
Don't feel bad for me. I did okay.
Hey, man, Spidey, how we doing, man?
Yeah, what up, Bagu? Big O. I'm debating on just sending the books to Stepo because Susie bought them, but I haven't messaged Stepo yet, so I don't know. I might just give them to him or charge
Dude,
him.
yeah, I
But
put extras in Stepo's box. You always, you do. That's what you do. It's just what you do.
yeah. So during the auction, I actually dropped my Wolverine Deadpool 1, which broke my heart.
Oh, yeah, me too. I remember that. Ugh.
Oh, so salty, bro.
And that's a great cover too, bro.
I know. It's got a little crunch down here. I mean, this ain't gonna be no $100 book or nothing, but it's just my
It's
copy.
hard to get that. It's hard to get that crunch out too of a corner. It's really hard to get the crunch out. Even if you press it, it's difficult.
So annoying. But Beckerman said he's gonna send me a 1 per, so
Oh, nice. That's
soon,
nice.
yeah, soon enough I'll have a better copy of it, and I'll
Fuck
feel
you,
better about it.
stupid dropped copy. I'm gonna have a better copy.
Fucking silly. It could have been any of my books. I mean,
that sucks, bro.
I wish it could have been like a fucking Brigade or something, but it had to be that one, you know. It could have been worse though. It could have been my fucking FF48 or something, you know.
Yeah, dude, you could have dropped worse books than that one. Like you're gonna be a-okay, brother. You know, it'll be just fine.
My next auction, I will be Star Wars heavy in that auction. So Star Wars fans, look out. There's going to be tons of Star Wars in the next auction.
Yeah, volume 1.
Volume 1, Dark Horse. There's going to be a lot of Star Wars. I'm going to go through my Star Wars and do some picking.
Yeah. I like my top 5 this week. I almost pulled out a Kubert book, the first Unknown Soldier, but it's not really topical, but for me it's something that I want. But
I like his work on Weird War. I think it's fucking awesome.
yeah, Weird War 1 almost made my shit too. That's a fucking killer Kubert. It ain't a key or nothing.
It's expensive though. I was looking at it and I was like, I don't know, like that's expensive. Man.
Yeah, let's show the chat what Weird War 1 looks like. It's fucking
It's cool, bro. It's cool. I have Weird War 3, I think, and it's the one with the robot arm, the soldier with the robot arm or the metal arm. It's pretty fucking dope.
Weird War Tells 1.
It's
No, not
cool.
Weird War. Hold on, it's showing the wrong book. Here it is. Yeah, it's so expensive, Bleak, bro.
It's expensive, dude. It really is.
It's just a number 1. Like, I don't understand why. There's not really even a first appearance.
That's why I can't justify spending the money on it, even though it's a beautiful book. I want it, but it's
right there.
Can you make it big?
Yeah, I'm afraid it'll run off if I do, but we can take it back. So this one's a 2.5 for $105 fucking dollars.
That's too much. Not for that book. It's just too fucking much.
It don't make any fucking sense.
No.
Let's get a decent copy to look at, and I'll make it big. Okay, let's get rid of this. This has a horrible spine roll, but it's okay.
But it's just a cool. I love the run. I like the first 20 Weird Wars. I think that'd be cool.
I love this cover probably more than any of them, honestly.
Yeah, it's one of the best covers, man. It's and that's why it's so expensive because everybody likes the cover. But that's it's just simply just a cover. It's a great cover, but
Well, while I'm at it, I might as well show the Unknown Soldier I was talking about because these are the 2 Kuberts I've been kind of looking at lately.
Can you do Weird War 3 as well?
Yeah, sure.
That's the one that I have in my collection, and I fucking love looking at it.
Weird War 3. Okay. Oh, I see. Oh, it's so low grade though. I gotta get a decent copy. That's a pretty expensive book too.
Yeah, they're expensive, dude. I don't get it. It's awesome, but they're very expensive. That shit went way up from 2023 and on. It started to go way up because they were never that expensive.
So weird. It's like after a little bit of spec comes out, it's like, nope, you're gonna pay a lot of money. And the only thing I heard of was the Creature Commando first appearance was popular. Weird War 3, look at that.
Oh, I love all the black on that.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, it looks spooky too. Kind of like a creature.
Yeah, it's just cool, man. These books are just dope.
Yeah, that's some good shit right there. I'll show one more. Appearance. My dumbass looked up first appearance of X-Force earlier.
I think you know what the first appearance.
I thought I had a hunch, but you know,
you might know that one, man. I don't
yeah.
know. Call me crazy, but
It's not one that you want to fucking brag about too much, though.
That was pretty easy for you as far as people go knowing keys, I think.
Oh, man.
You are the key master after all.
As of right now, I am the key master.
You are the key master.
Oh, they're not going to show the one I like. They show the one I have. Yeah, it's not easy to find this book. Oh, I love that Frankenstein down there. Y'all can't see anything I'm showing, can you? Oh, you can see it. Frankenstein Part 3. That shit looks cool as fuck. That's a real book, but that ain't the real one. That's like a reprint. Yeah, it's not gonna show it. I'll have to look it up. My computer's slow today. I don't like the way it's acting. Showing some stupid ass heart guitars for some reason. This is the one I have, but it's not early enough to be the one I'm talking about. Oh well.
You're looking for the first unknown soldier, is what you're after?
Yeah, there's like 2 of them for some reason. There's Star Spangled Wars 151.
Yeah.
And it's from 1970. And then there's another one from Sergeant Rock.
What's the first ghost tank?
First ghost tank?
Because that one's really cool too. Like it's I don't know if the cover is as cool as it should be, but it's just cool to have that one. That one's a really neat book to have.
Here it is. Y'all see what I'm looking at now?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Our Army at War, Sergeant Rock 168, First Unknown Soldier. So you got the other one and you got this one. I want both now, but this one's earlier. So
I got a bunch of our Army at War stuff. Maybe I'll look for you.
Yeah, you might have it. You never know.
You might have it, to be honest. I have the whole. I got almost a short box full of that stuff.
I kind of
War, Charlton comics, all DC, like the Sergeant Rock stuff. I got a bunch of shit.
Nice.
What up, Big Becker and Agu and K-pop? Ain't nobody else came in. Spidey. What'd you say the tank was?
Yeah, the haunted tank. What's
haunted tank? I had the
haunted tank.
I had the origin, but not. I don't think I ever had the first appearance. Maybe I did. We'll see. First appearance. Haunted tank. Bang. Ooh, don't look cheap. GI Combat 87.
I'll take 3 of them, please.
For a fucking tank.
Yeah.
Like and this is it. It's a cool comic, but man, that's really expensive to go. I want the first appearance of Haunted Tank. I think I'll go drop $1,000 on that.
Oh man, 1961. GI Combat 87.
I imagine Steppo probably has that actually.
Maybe.
Yeah, I feel like that's something he would have in his collection. Alan for certain has it.
You know, they don't really have a bunch of the military Kubert shit. I know that Steppo has the First Gentleman Ghost, which is gnarly as fuck. But
yeah, that is cool.
I don't think I've ever seen anybody show this fucking book.
I feel like I have, and I feel like it was one of those too.
It might have been.
It was on. I'm pretty sure it was on Alan's channel, but I don't know. I can't. It's they all fucking run into each other after a while.
Look at all them kamikazes. Usually Americans ain't kamikazes like that.
Yeah, that's the first Haunted Tank. Very cool book to own. Just something you don't see it too often, and it's expensive.
Yeah, 19. What year is this? 61. Man, that's pretty. All right, enough of that.
Enough of things we can't afford right now.
Hey, there's a difference between can afford and willing to afford.
Yeah, that's true. I actually I could buy the book if I wanted to. I just don't. I'm not going to. It would put me in debt for 3 months, but I could probably do it.
Yeah, dude, there ain't nothing like a good 3-month debt.
Yeah, man, I can live with 3 months of debt.
What was it like spending $6K on a fucking X-Men 1D?
Dude, that was scary as fuck because I didn't know I would send it to a different person. I sold it to the person that co-signed it with Elite Comics 11, and you send it friends and family. So that was nerve-wracking. Yeah, $6,900.
Oh damn, almost 7.
Yeah, and it. But dude, I had the book in hand. They next day aired it the next day after I sent them the money, and I had it in hand. I think I bought it on like a Tuesday, and I had it in hand on Thursday.
Weird. You went. You gave them money, and then they gave you a book the very next day in hand. That's crazy. It's like almost a good business practice to do that. I wonder what CBCS is doing these days.
Yeah. They're fucking jerking off on books and fucking paying executives to fly it in there a week later.
Well, he may be a maniac, but he does have a.
Well, when you buy it from Elite Comics 11, they do say they guarantee it.
Yeah.
So
they have they got a thing. It's guaranteed. Everything's.
Yeah. So like, but I wasn't as aware of how secure it was when I did it. But I knew of other people that use Elite Comics 11. I knew it was and I've sold to them, since then. So
Just dropping that kind of cash on one book though, that's gotta just be fucking heart wrenching, man.
It was very heart wrenching. But they were awesome. They got me a tracking number the very next morning. And I got to see and then on Thursday morning when I checked it, I saw that it was already in Minneapolis, Minnesota. I was like, oh fuck, am I gonna get it today? And sure enough, it was in hand very quickly.
I know Ollie from Elite and still wouldn't do that. Okay, that's all right.
Fair enough, Journey.
Well, I was in that situation where I bought it at a good price, and I had the money for it, and I had the money for it like a year earlier. In my water heater broke in my house.
I almost brought that up, but Z ain't lying. That's true.
So I needed to get that book in hand before something else broke in my house. And guess what? Some other shit did break, and I had to struggle a little bit, and I'm okay now. But like, I'm glad I did it when I did it, or else I wouldn't have been able to. And that book went nuclear just a month after I bought it.
Yeah, it's only gonna get hotter. So
what made that book get so hot, bro?
Right after that, it was right around the time Disney bought Fox.
Oh,
so everyone started speculating on mutants being in the MCU, and
X-Men have not been in the MCU yet, and it's driving.
That's
X-Men
all it took. It didn't even have anything to do with the
X
X-Men brand. It's just fucking Fox went to Disney.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
They know it's coming. It's just like people be investing in Fantastic Four as well. We all know they're coming. It's just a matter of when and when it's going to hit, and everybody's
Yeah.
banking on that $200, $300, $400 investment to make them $1,000. You know,
It's very strange that out of all of the Marvel historical things, the two things, two or three or four, you got the Avengers story, which is hardcore historical. Then you got the Infinity Gauntlet story, which is a Starling story. It's a great story,
it's a great story.
but it's not like super historical. It's just a great story. And then you got like the Guardians, which is very E class.
Yeah.
But you don't have like FF or Spider-Man or X-Men or
Yeah, you don't have your
Hulk.
you don't have your top fucking tier guys on fucking Guardians of the Galaxy, especially when Guardians was just being fucking brought in or in the '90s. Like it wasn't a top tier book, that's for sure.
Well, dude, a lot of people would argue though that the Avengers were kind of like a B league superhero club until the MCU made them very fashionable. Like, and they showed that good storytelling could elevate them, and they're all now A-listers. Like,
Well, they've done something with the Avengers that's amazing because they certainly haven't been able to do it with Fantastic Four. And they've tried. They've tried
yeah,
and tried and tried. They have not been able to achieve Fantastic Four greatness. And that's, we all think it should be, we all want it to be done. We all want it to be done well. And we haven't, I don't get me wrong. I actually liked the Silver Surfer look in the last movie. I thought it was pretty good. But hey, what do I?
it was very cool.
Yeah, I thought it was cool, man.
When all that shit was going on, Bleecker, all of us fucking loved it. Like we was, yes, Fantastic Four, yes, Incredible Hulk, yes, well, we all X-Men, hell yeah, just
Mm-hmm. But in hindsight, of course, this is hindsight. Everybody, there's a collective thought that these movies were relative failures, especially in comparison to MCU, Avengers, fucking Iron Man, all of that shit was really, really big.
Well, DJ Wise Ass, if you come near Southern Ohio, you stop by, I'll take you out and get you a drink, man.
All right, man. Fuck yeah.
Biggie, I'm not going to be living in Ohio.
Well, if you are near Southern Ohio, you come by, I'll get you a drink. You got a place to crash. You can crash here. I got a couch. A little too short for you, but we're getting a newer couch next week, so you might be able.
Oh, then maybe I'll swing by next week.
Yeah, I got to clear some room for my couch I'm getting. I'm pretty excited for that. We bought it.
Huh? Go ahead.
Oh, we bought it like 2 months ago. It was just having mail get to the house.
Well, I did Google once how long it would take to drive to your house.
That's not creepy at all.
Well, no, because I've mailed him shit. And
I'm just Googling how long it'll take to drive to Biggie's house.
Well, Biggie's my friend. Like I would.
But yeah, I know. Just don't hear that very often said. All right, you don't hear that said very often.
I've had a couple people tell me that. How long would it take? Do you like 12 hours?
I forgot, but I'm looking it up right now.
Oh, okay.
It would take me apparently 18 hours to drive to New Orleans. So between 18 hours.
You looked up who that?
Yeah, I did look up who that recently, to be honest. Yeah. Because I wanted to see how long it would take if we were going to like the con up there.
As nervous as D got for 6K, I think I'm gonna be a little bit nervous for 4 or 5 for myself.
Bro. And you just keep get up in the fucking ante in your books. You're like, $1,000, $1,200, you're fucking going up and up and up.
Yeah, I spent $1,500 before. It's probably more like 16. What is it, D?
It's 12 and a half hours, and I'm gonna hit a couple tolls on the way there. It's gonna cost me $5.75.
Oh, fuck, that's might as well not even.
Oh, and it will cost you $5. What the fuck does that mean?
Toll roads, like toll bridge, like highways that charge you money to drive down them.
See, I didn't know anything about that until I went to Chicago and Jaguar kept paying all these tolls. I was planning on giving him like $20, $30 in gas. He went to a fucking toll. It was like $20. I'm like, what?
You get
I
told to go into different like towns or something.
yeah,
Or-
use
Yeah,
highways and
so
shit.
we have some highways that are they they pay for the highway maintenance by charging you to drive through them.
Okay, we have
And,
a highway like that, but you don't have to use it.
no, you don't have. Well, there is no route available to go to Portsmouth, Ohio that
Okay,
does
all
not
right.
have a. It showed me three different routes. No, that
What
hey,
up,
Journey,
90?
that first X-Men movie was the kickoff of the modern superhero craze. Like it, and Blade came out a little bit before it, but it wasn't as successful.
Blade was
Um,
really good though,
oh, I
and
loved Blade. I think Blade was better, but
Batman was. Let's be honest, Batman is really made made studios go, hey, well, it should be Superman. I don't know why we all don't go right back to Superman fucking
Yeah,
one
you gotta go back 30 years before
because that was a
But
goddamn
you were
amazing
on.
movie.
I
They
think you're
fucked
on
up.
track.
They fucked up after that, but that was really like you realize that a movie like a superhero movie really could be something.
Well, I think you're right when you brought up Batman because if you look at the '90s comic boom, it was because of fucking Batman,
Oh
bro.
yeah, Batman, and obviously
It
you've
was,
got Todd McFarlane. You got all the rock star artists and writers.
but
but I also
Superman
think,
was definitely the catalyst.
but Batman also helped ruin it.
Yes,
It made people afraid of comic book properties when you saw Batman and Robin, and Batman Forever also wasn't very good.
yeah,
So it's
yeah, because they
like
tried to do Dick Tracy in a Batman sort of style, and it was sort of meh, 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 you know,
dude, I had some of those Dick Tracy toys when that movie came out with
nice.
Warren Beatty. I had the little
Well,
watch too, like that. Dude, fuck it, I like Dick Tracy, man. I'll fuck with that.
Nice.
I love Dick Tracy. Yeah, yeah. Even Madonna was fucking halfway
Oh,
decent in it.
I didn't
Fuck
hate
it.
the movie, but it definitely flopped. But
it flopped.
I was
Yeah,
young at
yeah.
the time, so the movie when I saw it, I was like, yeah, that's fucking great. But you go back to that, and you're like, oh, I see, I see, I see. Okay, this is what they were talking about.
Oh, that was a rough one. Oof.
Yeah, yeah, it's not
The
that
first
great.
Conan was even yeah, Conan was huge. At one point, Conan was big time, bro.
Yeah, but you can't attribute that to comic books. You have to say the books, like the actual books, were really big at the time. Who was it? Is that Edgar Rice Burroughs or whatever? Uh, his books were really popular. Conan was a big character.
So tomorrow there will be a packing party. I'm gonna be packing up some books and getting ready to ship them on Tuesday. So that's gonna be fun.
Look at this
You do
fucking
that?
box. God
You do
damn it.
that live?
I got a box
Yeah,
here.
I'm gonna do it live.
Look at this
Let's
box.
see your box.
I gotta ship to Stepo. I didn't. Look at it. It's huge.
Oh, you're reusing the CGC box.
I know exactly. I was like, man, I got a.
That must not be cheap to ship, dude.
No, it's probably not going to be cheap, but it's all right.
Do you have to
Yeah.
fill out a bunch of paperwork when you ship to the U.S.?
A little bit.
No, I don't have to fill out any paperwork.
What?
Dude, when I have to ship to Canada, I have to fucking fill out more paperwork than it took for me to get my house.
Yeah, I don't know. I take it to the mail people, and they go, blah blah blah, and I go, yep, and they go blah blah blah, and I go, huh, and they go blah blah blah, how much? And I say, well, it's a gift because you got to say it's a gift, otherwise you wind up paying a bunch of taxes for shit. And I
Yeah.
say it's a gift, and then they say, okay, how much do you want to insure it for? You tell them how much you want to insure it for, and they go, thanks very much, and you leave.
That's
Fuck.
not what happens in America. We gotta get a pamphlet, like D said.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck's going on in America with your mail thing. I don't get it, man.
Yeah, dude. If I take a package to the post office to ship to Canada, which I've done, like they fucking put you through some fucking paperwork, dude. Shit's ass.
I heard, and I find it insane. I just don't understand what's
That's
going on
bullshit.
over there.
Canadians don't have to do it, D. I thought they had to do it too.
Nah,
Yeah,
bro.
I just figured that they did. Like, and like so I kind of felt bad, like since you're in Canada, most of the people you sell to are probably going to be in the U.S.
Yeah,
If
yeah.
you're doing like a YouTube live.
It's just the same as mailing in Canada. I can just mail
Ah, I'm jealous of that, dude. That's good for you.
Yeah, I mean, if Americans had the option of just paying and not reading a bunch of, I'm sure we would take it too. So the fuck.
How much is that going to cost you to ship that fucker?
I don't know.
About $65 probably.
Okay, that's a lot.
Yeah, it's not gonna be cheap, bro. It's not gonna be cheap. But
It could be more, dude. I remember when I was
be more. It's like
I went to ship a box a lot smaller than that, and they tried to hit me with the hammer, and I was like, and it was because they said you can't send anything priority. If it was priority, it would have been sky through the roof. But I just sent it first class.
They're gonna make me send it priority because it's too big.
Oh, well, they made me do first class to make it save a little bit of money.
Yeah.
Hey, what was the name of that dude that lived in Japan?
Oh,
the real
Samurai
goofy
Kid.
one.
What up, LCS? Samurai Kid.
Yeah, dude, that motherfucker.
Did you have to ship to him?
Oh, I was this close to having to ship to him. I did a giveaway on a contest, and it was a surprise giveaway. So I'd already announced the winner of my contest, and then I needed to I did like a surprise giveaway, and it was for people that were actually in attendance. So anyone watching live as I did the drawing was entered into a surprise giveaway, and he won. But he wasn't watching, and I was fucking relieved. And then that motherfucker inboxed me and DM'd me and tried to like guilt trip the fuck out of me to get him to mail him some shit to Japan. And I was like, dude, like you were entered into the contest for the main prize. You didn't win that. I had an unannounced special giveaway that was for people that were watching it live, and you weren't there, so you didn't win. And then he goes, "Oh, well, it would be really nice to get a gift because my wife had a heart attack yesterday." And
Shut up, Jesus.
yeah, I was like, "Yeah, I'm sorry, I dicked her too hard. Like shit happens."
I remember he was kind of forceful like that with Doc, because he wants some shit from Doc, and he kept kind of like, and Doc was like, dude, this motherfucker messaged me one more fucking time, dude. I'm like, Doc, like it's all right,
Ken Titus.
Yeah, Discovery was shipping to him anyway, so I said ship it to Discovery, and then you ain't gotta fuck with them no more, and that's what he did. So
hell yeah. Yeah, Ken Titus. That was one that at first, dude, I like the guy. Yeah, he's very weird, very different human being, which is fine.
Nothing wrong with that.
But yeah, once it became quick, he quickly turned into a send me free shit guy.
Yeah.
And living in Japan, that's a big ask. You know?
That's a huge. Honestly, it's so expensive to ship over there. It's insane.
Yeah.
And it worked. I mean, when he was doing it, people were kind of doing a lot of that thing, and he got a bunch of shit. But where's he now that ain't so much shit floating around that's free? You don't see old Titus anymore, hardly anywhere.
No, he hung around for a while after I told him he didn't win that contest. And hey, I didn't cheat him. Like Biggie, I think you were live with me when his name popped up. And I was like sweating balls. It's like, oh my God. I hope
please don't come in the chat. Holy shit.
Yeah, I was like, oh man, I hope he's not here. But I would have honored it. Like I lived to my word.
Oh yeah, but, he is good for it. Yeah, actually, sometimes whenever we would do giveaways back in the day, like him or 84, like I've seen 84 do this a bunch of times, but if a foreigner wins, they'll be like, even though when a foreigner thing, we'll fucking pay the cost difference for other people's fucking prizes. Like you guys are very cool.
Does he really go by God?
I know. I just saw that he goes by God.
I think he and I'm. God, I don't know if I'm remembering this right. I think he's a missionary, and he's been in.
I didn't know that.
He went there for religious reasons. I don't quite remember why, but he's been there
I
for a
don't
long.
begrudge anyone their religious beliefs.
No,
Yeah, no,
it's cool.
I'm just shocked to see that's like I'm like whoa, okay, wow, that's really that's out there.
what I don't like, and I'm just being really honest with myself, and I have a religious belief too. I'm not going to share it. Um, I don't like that really coming out very much in our community. Like, because I think that if you just hammer in your faith to someone, you're really kind of excluding a lot of other people that might not feel that way. Same if you want to
I don't
go
feel
hard
it
on
too
politics.
much in the community. I don't feel it too much. Once in a
I,
while, once in a
when I
while,
do feel it, it gets me a little agitated. Like like I don't know. It's just one of my things. Like for my comic book viewing on YouTube and Instagram, I like it to be political and religion free.
yeah, amen, brother.
Because
Amen.
yeah, because there's so much of that in all of the other media you can consume,
We
and it's
call it
nice.
comic book church, but we don't do
Well,
a lot
yeah.
of church
Yeah,
in there.
no, absolutely. That
I mean,
because the comic book is the church.
That's right.
And to be honest, a lot more content on comic book shit has turned into a fucking commercial.
Yeah,
Commercial?
Commercial.
that's not surprising though.
I'm just saying.
What do you mean? Like what do you mean?
I
Like
mean, they're
explain.
pumping agendas instead of just fucking pure
Okay,
comic
yeah.
book them.
Yeah.
Well, and that's
Hey,
like
I try
you
really
follow
hard not
that?
to do that because I'm a comic book seller, and I really try hard not to have all my content directed at comic book
Who
sellers.
that?
But
What's up?
hey,
on the other hand, it's a good idea for me to do that because that's how I make half my money. So
yeah, I mean,
Comic
you're selling
book-
comic books.
yeah.
yeah.
That's fine.
Well, I'll tell you the movie Dark Knight Rises, the third in the Nolan trilogy. I kind of didn't like it because their message was a little too heavy-handed in that movie. The poor deserve to go, deserve to trample the rich. The rich have too much, and it was very
The whole
heavy-handed.
trilogy was a little dark. The first one was pretty good, but the two were definitely dark. When it got to the Dark Knight and then the third one, they definitely got into the psyche of humanity.
I don't have enough energy to give people shit anymore because I'm just tired. So I just do what I want and I leave it at that. If people like that shit, I understand why you like it. You're part of your movement. You're doing things. Have fun. But for me, it's just like I'll get involved if I feel like it. It'll be 5% of my attention, not 100%.
What territories will you not ship to, Journey? Why did he say he wasn't shipping somewhere? In everyone worships me on my channel. Does that count as religion? I don't think anybody worships you.
No. That's a religion, but it's a comic book religion. We can take it.
Yeah, I'll ship to anywhere on the planet except for Greece.
So,
I won't ship it.
That's what K-pop says. Anywhere but Greece.
Yeah, I was just reading K-pop's
I saw Burke.
line. Yeah, that sounds about right.
Burke hopped on one of these huge giveaways, and he's like, "Can I get my giveaway done first? I gotta get out of here. I'm in a hurry." And they're like, "Yeah, Burke, come on in. You could do your giveaway first, bud." He does it. Titus Ken. As soon as he's like, "Oh my fuck!" It was like fucking 20 bucks or something. Fucking Burke, I love him.
I refuse to ship to Turkey and Fiji.
I will not ship to North Korea. Where else is kind of?
I'm probably not going to ship to Russia. Sorry, Russia.
Timbuktu. We have
probably not Russia. Probably not North Korea. Well, definitely not North Korea. Probably not Russia. I'm trying to think of some other. Probably not. I hate to say it. Where your girl was from. What's her name, man? Matilda. Probably not there.
Israel.
Yeah, just because Matilda had a lot of issues worrying about getting her books, and she was kind of funny about it, how she said it. She was like, because we sent her an AOK back in the day. I think Biggie was involved with it too. This is way back in the day. And she never picked up her books. And we asked her why, because it was getting sent back. She goes, she couldn't make it out there because it's not really accessible for people
she's
with
got to worry about
special
war.
needs. And then she had to worry about getting hit by a rocket because she's like, go to the post office. You never know. The rocket might hit me. Boom, it's all over. I said, what? I said, wow. Yeah.
We're worried about safe spaces here in fucking North America.
That makes you put shit in perspective a little bit, don't it?
Yeah, for real, bro. For real.
Yeah, like our safe space, we're talking about feelings. Like other safe spaces are like, hey, I hope a fucking
well,
mortar doesn't
yeah,
land
you
on
know,
my
I was saying, United States we're worried about getting shot, but they got to worry about a rocket. So it's like,
yeah, I mean, as much as she has to worry about rocket, don't say like it's ever happened. So I'm not too worried about old Matilda. We face enough bullshit, every one of us, I'm sure.
Oh yeah,
Oh, we
it's all
do.
different bullshit,
But
we all face bullshit.
it's different when you have a neighboring enemy that is launching our artillery over the border. And
At your
I
fucking
mean, we
goddamn
do every
post
fucking
office
day,
all the
though.
time.
Let's be honest.
yeah, what's that?
I think we do about every day. We may not be at war, but we're always under the threat. Like when 9/11, whatever hit, we
Oh
didn't
no,
know it was coming. We didn't know.
that's but it's different. Like it's not like it's a neighboring country that shares the border
yeah,
with
he's
us.
talking about like Canada. If Canada was shooting rockets over the border,
Oh, I'm sorry.
that'd be,
Yeah,
Yeah. Like
I think we
and,
only have like one rocket. We already used it, I'm pretty sure. So you guys,
yeah, no.
you guys are safe. Don't worry.
I didn't know that. That's a hell of a story. I didn't. Canada
Woo.
had a rocket.
Yeah, we had one.
he
It's
said
gone.
he had a rocket.
I didn't
They
know
didn't
y'all
even
had an
use
army.
it. They didn't use it.
We got
It
a good Air
expired.
Force. We have a really crappy Navy, like the worst Navy of all time.
Wow.
It's not that they're bad soldiers. It's just that there's not a lot of them. It's tiny little Navy.
Damn.
Yeah, but it's okay. We got big brothers. It's fine.
I need to learn more about Canada. I mean, I should.
We're a tough group. We got big brothers. We're cool. Don't worry about us. We're all right.
I just want to learn more.
Yeah, right on, brother.
What's above Canada? Is it that Antarctica?
Yeah, it's uninhabitable above Canada.
Yeah, it's pretty uninhabitable.
Yeah, hey, Journey, I hear you, bro. You can't ship to Alabama either. Fuck that.
Yeah, Big Will lives in Alabama.
That's a good point. Where the fuck is
No, he
Big
lives
Will?
in Kentucky. Oh yeah, he's in Alabama. I see him once in a while.
Do you? Okay.
Yeah, he posts on his Instagram a lot lately.
Oh, cool.
He's been doing some shows too, like in Alabama. Is like local comic shows.
I used to hang out with Big Will quite a bit whenever I hung out with Discovery because that was kind of like the little crew, and I haven't seen him since. And like every now and then he'll pop up. I saw fucking Drew Manchu, C-Dub, and Discovery doing a Modern Men, and I hung out and watched that. They were talking about Apocalypse. It was pretty good. Drew Manchu must have lost a bunch of weight though. He looks a little bit different.
Apocalypse is underrated, man. That book, the first appearance of Apocalypse, is super cheap. Even in a 9.8 is pretty cheap, to be honest.
I agree. Need the can.
Oh, dude,
first.
I got my 9.8 for like $160 on eBay.
It's cheap, man. Like
for
the character that he is, that's so cheap. So cheap.
What's cheap now?
The first Apocalypse, X-Force.
Oh yeah. Oh shit. Callie just sold the first cameo and the first appearance for $30.
Yeah, honestly.
All together?
Yeah, and there were newsstands, and he looked very nice.
Oh wow.
Yeah, bro. I paid cheap for mine as well, and mine came back at 9.6. So I wish I hit the 9.8, but I got the 9.6. I'll be happy with that.
I was shocked it stayed up there as long as it did when he had it.
You was almost giving that fucking Kazar away. What was that like under 200 at one point? Or?
Yeah, it was 175.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
I eventually, like me, Big. If something I want to sell, I'm gonna sell it. And it might go for more, but most likely I'm gonna send it to Sharpbox. They're doing an auction now, so I might just send it to them, let them auction it off, and just move on.
You come to Band of Brothers auction, you get cheap deals, like really affordable comics, man. Seriously.
That should be your next book, D.
Which one?
X-Men 10, bro.
What's that? The first appearance of?
Kazar.
I'm not a Kesar fan.
You're not okay. What can't
Hey,
you? What
but,
isn't there
but
to
you
love
are a
about
savage.
Kazar?
You are a savage, and that's the first.
What, don't you remember when the X-Men went to the Savage Land and they all got pussy? Who don't love that story?
That's probably why I love the Savage Lands. It's one of my favorite things, man. Like, and Sauron and all that shit. That
Fucking
guy's
Storb was fucking. Who was Storb fucking? I forget. She was like hot as. All of them were hot as fuck. They were all like, "Yeah, we're getting a savage dick." It was great. They were all like swimming and shit. And Kazar with his hot ass bitch fucking swinging on vines. It was fucking great.
You know what ruined Kesar for me? His portrayal in the animated series. He was such a little bitch.
You thought
he was in the second season of X-Men the animated series, and when he finally like riled up to do something, like he failed miserably, and then like jumped in the water and left. Like, and even as a little kid, I realized like, man, that dude's a little bitch. He didn't help anything.
My thing with Kazar is like Conan's cool, but I don't really like the first appearance cover for Conan. I like the rest of the issues. They are great art. But the first one I really like. And then Kazar, dude, that's the original fucking Marvel Trinity, dude. That's like Torch, Submariner, Kazar. You know, it's like it's a pretty fucking big deal. So I'm just a big Kazar guy.
But I like almost all of those comics. I even like Warlord from DC.
I like them all now. Yeah, when I first
huge run of Warlord, it's a fucking great comic, man. It's
Bleak,
a really good comic book.
When I first started collecting Bleak, I used to think I ain't never gonna get any dudes in leather skin outfits and underwear. I used to say that all the time. Like I hate, and now I love it. Like that's I get that shit all the time.
Yeah. Like, give me the guy in the thong. He's probably doing something cool. He's got
all
a
the
thong
fucking
and a sword.
Tarzan. Sign me up. Yeah, it's fucking weird. Well, I think we're going to hang out in the back and talk about some stuff, but I'll be back for a pack up tomorrow.
I'm packing as we're talking. I got I think 2 left. 2 things to pack. I got what's his name? Steppo. That's Steppo's finished packing, and I've got to put a slip on Papa Willie. But I'm pretty much done. I
need to get some fresh packing equipment. I can't use my old shit because it smells like smoke. So I need some new bags and some new boxes. But I'll get it tomorrow. I got some new polys and shit. I'm already ready there. I just got to tape them up. Shouldn't take long.
It's good that you're poly friendly.
Dude, I've reused packaging. It's awesome with this community. You can tell like the new packaging. Like I get a package, it's got a thing on it. I send it out, it's got a thing on it. Someone sends it to somebody else, it's got a thing. You're like, man, this is a good Gemini. I'll tell you that.
The problem is when you get to a point like I think I reuse. I don't have any more old packing stuff, so I had to buy Gemini. Instead of I just say, you know what? I made some money. Well, this is before the auction, actually. I was like, you know what? I made some money from Dallas, and I was like, I'm gonna buy me a 50-pack of Gemini.
Nice.
So I just bought 50 packs, and then I bought them with the I guess the extra cardboard, because if you buy it with the cardboard, you get free shipping. So I was like, all right, I'll save on shipping, and then they have a 10% coupon. So that's the way I went.
That's good.
Might have to use one of my legal priorities because they don't give them to me anymore. I got like a little stash, but
they don't give them to you. You can order them online.
Yeah, you get that shit online, Biggie. My buddy's from the States, and he orders them here, and he gives them to me.
not the little ones. I'm talking about the legal size.
Yeah.
That's all I order. That's all
I love those. Yeah, my post office tells me who that they say. Order them off the internet or off online, and they'll mail them to your house. And I don't want to do that. I'm like, I have a post office. Y'all just fucking get them, and I'll take them from you.
No, my post office doesn't get them at all. Just get them to your house. It's free. It's free shipping. Everything's free. Like, trust me. I know you probably don't want to, but
what's the least amount you could get?
10.
Okay, I'll probably ask him for like
The
20,
most you can get is 100,
and it's free.
and it's free. Yeah,
Yeah, man. All your legals,
free.
all those legal things are free. All those shipping, mailing, shippers.
Yeah, I use all that, man. I'm using that all the time. And when I get low on bubble mailers and bubble wrap, I get the bubble mailers from the post office, so I use that as the extra packaging.
Yeah,
I
man.
mean, you know, because
Oh yeah,
I only
mine don't
got
have that
this one
either.
I got left until I want to buy some more. So guess
I know
what?
I gotta get some bubble wrap. Jeez, I'm
Yeah.
running out right now.
My
I'm gonna
favorite
start
shit to
throwing out.
pack with is actually paper.
I like paper as well, Biggie, but I like the bubble wrap around it first, and then I like to secure it with paper.
That's why I just use the bubble mailers for Biggie. Trust me, if you order the legal mailers, get bubble mailers. It's free as well, and they
They're not as
deliver it
big,
to
though,
your
are they?
house
They're
or
not the
whatever
same size
location
as
you
the-
want them.
They're not the same size as the cardboard ones are, though, are they?
Talking about the bubble mailer.
The legals I get are huge.
Yeah, this well, I don't. This legal mail is what is this? This is 15 times 9.5. This is legal mailer. I don't know. I just get these because the Geminis fit so much easier in them.
Yeah.
The Geminis fit so much easier with them.
Well, I think they designed Geminis to fit in those. Like it was part of the design.
Yeah, so it's like
There's
because
a
you can
smaller
find Geminis smaller Geminis. They'll fit in the other ones.
There's a smaller one and a bigger one though.
So this is the regular size.
Yeah.
Yeah,
This is the big one. And
Yeah.
you can see, like, yeah.
and I want to say isn't it like almost the same price?
Yeah,
It's like-
yeah.
it's
It's
like-
like maybe 10 or
yes.
20 cents more.
Yeah, it's like not that much more.
You could fit a lot more in these legals than you can.
Yeah. Yeah, those Legos work way, way better. I like them. I mean, how shipping's going, priority pricing is basically almost first class is not existent unless you're shipping one book.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's like everything goes priority with me.
I always will ship priority. It's just better. It's better for everybody. You get tracking, you get all the, money if it gets lost in the mail, you get insured and all that shit. So.
Well, if you have your own insurance, that still covers it. So it's another little plus about having your collector's insurance.
Do you have the did you put the X-Men one up yet?
I have it in box. What's up?
Can we see
Hey,
it?
hold. Yeah, can you hold it up for us?
I gotta
Make
get
it
it
feel
up.
better.
I would like to see it. It would make me feel good. If it's possible to get, if it's a pain in the ass, I completely understand. If you,
Yeah, D, don't miss out on this opportunity.
oh yeah, D's not going. It didn't have to go far, did D? He was like right there.
He got this.
All right, I'm gonna remove this when Hudak gets back, D.
Yeah,
so he
yeah,
doesn't get
absolutely.
close.
We want to see these two side by each.
Yeah, but I gotta make Hudak big for a minute because his is fucking priority.
His is the storybook.
Yeah, dude. Hey, when just put us two in there after.
Yeah.
Who that goes big first, and then you got to get the two of us side by side.
All right, here we go. I'm back. There you go.
Oh. Dude, hey, I know it wasn't worth the hassle, but it looks great in the new slab.
Take it out of this. That cheap plastic. There you go. And you can see, I have, as I showed it before, there's a scratch. You can't really see the chip, but there's a chip like right there. And then you can see the edge wear. It's exactly the same. So that's how you know it's my book. There you go.
Hey, Biggie.
And I know you didn't ask for it, but here's a treat. There you go, Biggie.
There you go. Hey, Biggie, get me and Hudat in there now. Hey, do the other one. Yeah. All right. Here you go. We're brothers.
Yep. And what's good about it, people, is they're both off-white to white pages.
Dude, yeah, you got there first.
Beautiful stuff, brother. Beautiful stuff.
Yeah, I like that.
But after I had it in my collection, I didn't have a grading company lose control of it for 2 weeks, 3 weeks.
Hudak always does things before us, dude. That's just how it goes, man.
Oh, dude, yeah.
A nice looking slab. It's really too bad that those guys are such pieces of shits.
Yeah, if they would have just done their job right, who that would be promoting them better? He'd be like, "Yeah, look at this slab, it's beautiful."
Shit, if they did their job right, I probably would have been like, I'll send them some more stuff, you know.
Dude, hey, you've always promoted them though. Like you
that's
use
true.
them. You use them all the time. Like it was such a bummer that this happened because it took away one of your potential grading companies.
They do, K-pop. I agree, because if I talk to the right person, they find them and they bring them to me. But there's this one prick that runs the place, and he's like, "Oh, absolutely not! You cannot fucking touch those." So you're absolutely right, though, Pop. All right, we're gonna get out of here.
My wife's clapping and doing a tiny violin.
Hey, Mrs. Hudat, thank you so much for helping our boy get his book
My
back.
friend
You were a
says,
big.
thank you so much for helping their friend get their book back, his book back. She
All right,
said, no
we're gonna
problem.
get out of here. We're gonna be in the back. Thank you, everybody in the chat. Top 5. Good to see you, Miss Hudat.
Yeah, clap.
Bonnie's clapping.
It felt like 5 years.
Wow, I know it did. It did.
Yeah,
You got-
Mom said we're not using you any.
Oh yeah, we're not using them anymore. Yes, I know.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, we would have, but Mom said no, so we can't.
Mom said no, right?
They own them. No matter what Hudat says, don't let him do it.
$5,099 books because you take half of the movie.
She's gonna keep going, so you can end it.
Okay. All right, guys.
Biggie. Biggie.